Guys, I'm back. So I get these questions a lot from many of you. Trust me, many of you asking me, Tarun, which is the best supplement for weight loss? Which is the best supplement for muscle gain? Is there a supplement for testosterone boosting? Is there a supplement that I can fix my this? Is there a supplement I can fix my that? Guys, here's my thing, and I've talked about it in many of my videos. You don't need supplements. I say this with utmost honesty. You don't need supplements, guys. Even though I have my own whey protein series, I still tell you that you don't need it. The only thing you need to get the body you want is motivation, guys, which, trust me, most of us lack. We talk about motivation, we talk about things, hey, I'm driven, I'm going to make this happen. But after a few weeks, we give in. And that is the reason I've started this series, guys, motivation series, self-motivation series, especially around fitness. Because if your training is right, if your food pattern is right, everything is right, but if you're not driven enough, if you're not motivated enough, you will not get to your results. And you can take the best of supplements, you can take the best of gear, you will still be where you are without any results. I've talked about having a positive company. I've talked about having a positive attitude. Today, I want to talk about the power of your own friggin' mind. And guys, whatever I'm sharing with you, this is my own experience. You must have heard of this, that the biggest enemy is not an external enemy. The biggest enemy lies within us. So there are two people within us. One that tells us in the morning, go to the gym. What are you doing? It's sleeping in the bed, just go hit the gym. And there is a second guy telling you, oh, I can take a day off. I really don't need to go to the gym. Why? It's okay to take a day off. What we do is we almost start listening to the latter guy, the guy who's stopping us because it's easy, because it's convenient. And that second guy is responsible for those results which are not coming in. Who do you listen to? Who do you listen to the most? Cross your heart and ask yourself. The first guy who's telling you to go, yes, you do listen to that guy for the first few weeks. And then when the results don't come in, the second guy starts telling you, hey, I told you to sleep a little extra longer. I told you that results are going to come in. You start giving into that second guy. Whereas you should shut this guy up and start channelizing your energy on the first guy, that yes, you will make it happen. That's why it's important to have a good company. That's why it's important to have a positive positivity around you. Today, I want to talk about that mind. What can you do to tell your mind that you can make it happen? And guys, this is something that I've done, which has changed my life, and I want you to do this. Go home, or wherever you are, if you're watching this video, write it down, what you want out of life. I don't know if you've done this. I don't care if you're a college student, because if you're a college student, you don't have to worry if you don't know what you want. I know a lot of 40-year-olds, I know a lot of 50-year-olds who friggin' still don't know what they want, which is absolutely fine. What are you here for? What are you here in this earth for? Tell me that. You must be here to do something special. You must be here, as I always say, to add value. What's your purpose? Think about it. I want you to really think about this. What do you want out of life? Okay, and now don't be vague. Oh, I want to be happy. I want to be successful. I want to have the money. Be friggin' specific. You want to be specific? Let me give you a specific example. Let's say I want to be the biggest film actor the country has ever seen. This is specific. Now, when you have that goal, you work towards it. Or I want to be the biggest industrialist. I want to be the biggest fitness entrepreneur the world has seen. That's specific. And that goal has to give you happiness. You don't want to have that goal which you end up getting, but it doesn't make you happier. That's why people always say to you, that's why you must have heard and read a lot about books. do something which you are passionate about. It is absolutely fine if you don't know what you're passionate about. You can do many things and then figure out your passion and then discover your passion, what you're really good at. So if you don't know your passion, that's okay. But do something what you really like. It's important, and write it down. Now I'll talk in your language. Let's say you want to be the next Sergi Constance, or say you want to be the next Steve Cook, which means you want to have the best body and you want to look like the way these guys look. You know, they look like actors, they have the best bodies, they have all the girls going crazy over them, and that's what makes you happy. You want to look like them. That's your goal. You've written it down somewhere, and what you do want to do next is read that out every 2 hours. That I'm going to be the Steve Cook of India. I'm going to be the Sergi Constance of the world. I'm going to be this. You're feeding your mind. Then comes point number 2. You have a goal. Now you need direction. How do you get to that goal? Now all becomes easy. Because you know, it's like you know the destination. It's like you're going to Goa and you're going to, if you don't know your goal, you just land at the airport and there are many flights taking off. This is exactly how life is. You know, there's so many flights taking off. We are actually at the airport. We just don't know where we want to go. We just pick up the next convenient flight wherever it takes us. But just imagine if you know exactly where you have to go, where you want to be, and what's your destination. You would be very specific right at the time of making that booking of that flight to the time you reach there. The time you will take will be a lot lesser, because you have the direction, you have the end goal, and you have the direction, and you have a vehicle to take you there. Don't be stuck in that airport where you don't know where every flight is tempting you to, okay, come here, come with me, I'll take you there. Have a destination. Now your destination is to be the Steve Cook, to be the best fitness model. Do something about it. Now what can you do? Get yourself disciplined. And guys, this is not something that I'm trying to tell you if you're young or if you're old. It applies to everybody. Just because if you're in your mid-30s or mid-40s doesn't mean you can't have a great body. You're never too young and you're never too old. It's all in your bloody hands. As I remember, if you've seen my previous videos, life is all here. What you make it to be, it's in your hands. You change your destiny. You know, I did a very interesting Instagram post. Somebody asked me, do you believe in God? I said, yes, I do. He said, what do you believe in? I said, I believe in God. I believe in destiny. I believe in hard work. That belief in God and that belief in destiny makes me work even harder. I put all these three elements together, boom, you get what you want. Plus, if you know what you want, guys, and I speak to so many people, I speak to so many youngsters, they're really vague about their goal. They really don't know what you want. Guys, the sooner you know what you want, the sooner you get to your goal. So please, the message that I want to convey via this video to you is, write your goal, write your destination, where you want to be, and pick up that flight which takes you there to that destination. The flight may take really long at times. There'll be turbulence there. There'll be you may not have a comfortable flight, or you may have a comfortable flight. You don't know that. Nobody knows that. You may end up crashing. We don't know that. But at least you have your destination planned out. You have it written somewhere. And then go with that. Life will become a lot easier. You will end up becoming what you always wanted to be. Guys, this is tried and tested. As I always say this to you, and I say this with utmost passion, because I do this because I truly believe in it. If I ever, I had a very smooth life. I didn't even know I would be sitting here and talking to you. I was very, if I would say that, if like every average guy would do, study, do an MBA, start working, have kids, grow old, Tell your kids what you want to be, so that what you couldn't be, you're telling your kids to be, and then probably die. It's life. Some people really love it, some people don't. Some people want to make the most of this life. Guys, that's what I've chosen. That's what I want you to choose. It's a beautiful gift. Life is a beautiful gift. Make the most of it. That's why I asked you, what's your purpose? What are you here for? Are you here for just to do that 9 to 5 shit? There's nothing wrong in it if you love what you do. But if you're not here for that, figure out your calling. Write it bloody down and take the next best flight to that destination. Your life will change.